Hi everyone, welcome back. I am currently just trying to muster up the courage to take this warm snuggly puffer coat on to walk into the gym. It's absolutely freezing today. I think it was 2 degrees when I got in my car. This coat is a bit grubby, by the way. I've just noticed in the wing mirror that it's got old bits of tan and makeup on it, so I'm going to try and throw it in the wash when I get home. But welcome back. It is is it 20 today? Day 20 of Vlogmas. 3 videos left and then that's it. Vlogmas done. 2024 done. I know I keep saying it in every intro, but I honestly, hand on heart, just cannot get over how quickly this month has gone. But today, the plan of action is, as I say, I've just pulled up to the gym. I want to get a big leg day out of the way. That will probably be my last one of the year, I'm not going to lie. And then afterwards, I'm going to swing by B&M. We need to do a bit of a cleaning top-up shop in preparation for a big pre-Christmas weekend clean and blitz. We're not at our house for Christmas, but I still just need to do a pre-Christmas clean. I feel like it's just something that's been ingrained in me since I was little from my mum doing it. So we're going to do that and get the house all ready and nice and fresh. I also need to swing by Sainsbury's maybe. So yeah, a bit of a top-up shop, a blitz of the house, the last gym session, a nice productive Friday before the Christmas fun begins this weekend. And I'm so ready. The end of today, I'm switching off, I'm signing out, that is it. The only thing that's going to be happening is cute Christmas fun vibes is the plan. So let's get a last productive day out of the way. I'm really excited to spend it with you. And yeah, first things first, the gym. So Flora, I'm not sure what scent to go for. I was hoping they'd have the winter spice one for the Christmas clean, but they don't. So I'm gonna have a sniff. Never smelled this one before. What is it? Orchid and patchouli. Oh, that one's nice. I'm gonna go for that one. I like putting this in my Dyson Wash G1. I didn't know that I could, but I saw a lady doing it online, so I was like, I'm gonna do that, and it makes all the difference because it makes the house smell amazing. Also grabbing my absolute favourite bathroom cleaner. We've had our Dishmatic since we moved in to the house, so it's lasted us 4 years, the handle, but it's finally snapped. So I'm just gonna grab one. Also, tell me why I always call this Dish-O-Matic. It's literally just Dishmatic. I feel like that's a Mandela effect because I'm sure it was Dish-O-Matic. I'm going to treat Sam to one of these as well because he's the one that does the washing up usually. And we've been loving these metal scourers for the stainless steel pans. It's the only thing that cleans them, so I'm going to get him a little handle one. I was hoping, I kept seeing Christmassy boxes like this for little baking bits. I was hoping that there was going to be some left. They've got these. It's just one of those typical things, isn't it? I've seen them the whole time and I've left it until now to get some, but I don't know whether to get these, because I'm baking and taking it down south and to Sam's mum and dad's. I don't know if it'll be easier to just throw them in something like this rather than taking our Tupperware. The shops look really sad now. If you want to get in the Christmas spirit, definitely don't go to the shops because it's just the straggler little last Christmassy bits and it feels so sad. Okay, haul. I just popped into Waitrose and B&M. And yeah, as I was saying in the car park, if you want to get into the Christmas spirit, do not go into the shops because, well, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. It's a few days before Christmas, but the shelves are looking so sad. It's actually made me feel less Christmassy. They're already getting out the January stuff, the weights and the protein shakers. And in B&M there was literally the dregs of Christmas. I feel like last year they had more out at this point. I don't know. I feel like I always do a last minute dive into B&M just to get a little few Christmassy Christmas bits for Christmas Day. And I feel like there just wasn't anything. Those little baking boxes that I wanted to get. There was loads of them. When I went last week, and I thought that was just such a niche thing. I guess more people do baking than I thought they did for Christmas, but I just thought there'd be a few of those left, but there wasn't. So anyway, Waitrose, Just got some little nibbles, Christmassy crisps. I rang Sam and was like, do you need anything? And he was like, if you fancy getting any crisps then, and they were on offer. I got smoked paprika, I love Tyrrell's crisps, and then these black garlic and sour cream. I thought they sounded really unusual, so I got some of those for us to try, and then I just needed one more roll of wrapping paper. I thought my wrapping paper was going to stretch, but it hasn't. And I've even used ugly rolls in those sets that I got from B&M that I didn't want to use. I've even used those rolls, so we really needed one more roll. And then I'm addicted to this fudge. This is going to be like a monthly bake occurrence for me now, I think, because it's just so easy. I can't get over how good it turned out, how good it tastes, and how easy it was. It was literally 3 ingredients in a microwavable Pyrex jug, and it's probably like one of my favourite things I've ever made, to be honest. So I'm experimenting. I'm going to make one more load of fudge to distribute on our 3 Christmas days, and I'm going to try it with chocolate hobnobs, and instead of using white chocolate, I've got some dairy milk to put in it, so it'll be like a milk chocolate fudge, and then condensed milk. Literally all you need is biscuits of your choice. Like, I'm sure it's going to work the same as the Oreos. 400 grams of chocolate. We're just short on the chocolate. I stood there for ages trying to work out the best one. It's 180 grams, which is annoying, but whatever, I'm sure it'll be fine. So you need, yeah, biscuits, 400 grams of whatever chocolate you want, and then 1 tin of condensed milk. And that's literally it. Melt the chocolate with the condensed milk in the microwave. Throw some crushed biscuits on the bottom of a tin. Pour the mixture on top, more crushed biscuits on the top, squish it down with your fingers, put it in the fridge, and you're done. And honestly, like, it probably tastes nicer than some like really expensive, you know, like the Fudge Kitchen. I remember we got some fudge from the Fudge Kitchen last year when we went to Bath, and I got some more recently when we went to York from like a proper fudge makers, and to be honest with you, mine tastes better in my opinion. I prefer mine. So yeah, I'm gonna make some more of that probably today, like tonight or tomorrow. And then I just got us some little Malteser truffles. I've wanted to get these forever, and I just saw them on offer in B&M, so I was like, I'm gonna get some little chocolates, because our little Christmas tree bowls that I put out when Mum was here are all gone now, so I need to chop those up for our little Christmassy weekend. And then just cleaning bits. So I got us the Dish-O-Matic starter pack, just because it's got, I think it's got 6 refills in there. Do you get 3? I think you get 3 non-scratch, which are the pink ones, and then just 3 of the normal ones. We can't live without this. I say we, it's mainly Sam that does the washing up, but we've had, like, I used to use one of these at uni, and I got Sam onto it, and I was like, you cannot do washing up any other way. Like, if you have to touch a wet, cold sponge with food on it, ugh. So this is an absolute game changer. I always say Dish-O-Matic. Why do I say Dish-O-Matic? It's Dish-Matic. I've said it on every TikTok video. I probably look like an absolute freak. That for me is a Mandela effect, because I swear to God, and Sam says the same, that there used to be an O here, Dish-O-Matic. Don't know what's gone on there, but yeah, I just got one of those because our handle has snapped, so the fairy liquid's leaking out. And then I showed you this in there, I think. I treated Sam to a little metal scrubber with a handle on, and then I just got some of those metal, you know, like takeaway tubs, because I just thought this is so much easier when we're taking desserts and stuff over for Christmas, then we don't have to like fuff around with our Tupperware and picking it back up and washing it and whatever. And then I just needed some more Flora. I think we were smelling this together in there, but yeah, I've recently started putting this in our Dyson Wash G1, and it has changed. I loved that thing before, I love it even more now, not because it needed help with cleaning, but because I was just using water beforehand. Like, you weren't getting that fresh smell. I feel like that's what I was missing. So adding a capful of this into the Wash G1 just completely transforms the experience. And then I got some Vical, because we were all out of Vical, and I cannot clean out bathrooms without this. So I just got some of that, and then I also got one of these. I just get the non-branded ones from, they are quite cheeky though, because you used to be able to get packs of 3 of these for like £1.50 now, and they only do the singular ones now for £1, so a bit stingy there. But yeah, we always use these, and I never get the minky ones. I just get the cheap ones, because the minky ones are like £3 for one, and I just can't justify it when they get as dirty as the cheap ones. Why would you buy the more expensive ones? Not sure. But yeah, that's my little haul. I am going to, do I make the fudge first? I might make the fudge first just so it's in the fridge and it can set, because it takes like 8 hours to properly set. And then I need to blitz this house. I'm going to do the kitchen first, I think. I think I'm going to start downstairs and work my way upstairs, I think. I don't know, one or the other. We'll work our way up or we'll work our way down, but I'm excited to get these floors cleaned with that new sofa floor. It smells incredible. This is the situation. I actually just made the fudge because I thought it made sense to do that before I start cleaning, so there's crumbs everywhere. I'm just going to swipe them onto the floor and then give it a good hoover in here. So I'm going to start in the kitchen. I'm going to leave this because this is Sam's job and I'm cleaning our whole house today so he can do his pots. So I'm just going to hoover in here, use the Wash G1 to freshen the floors up, and then take everything off these sides and give it a good wipe down, because I've been doing a lazy wipe down, like just dodging all the appliances, but you can see we've got so many, it takes up the whole kitchen side. So I do really need to take them off to give it like a good clean, get behind all of the bits and get like all the crumbs and stuff that will be hiding behind them. So that's the first job of the day. Hoovering, floors, wiping the sides, and then we'll move upstairs to the bathroom because they are in desperate need of a clean. Okay, floors are hoovered. The only thing I'm struggling with at the moment is because obviously all of our Christmas stuff is on the dining table. I can't lift the chairs up on there, which is usually where I put them. So I'm just trying to like maneuver them so that I can like clean each part. But I'm just going to move on now to mopping, cleaning the floors with the Wash G1, my absolute favourite cleaning gadget of all time. Nothing has ever come close to this. I feel like I need to put my dad on this because he's got 2 French bulldogs, Bruce and Bodie, and let's just say toilet training has not come easy to them, and one is 7 and I think one is 2. Is Bodie 2? I think he's 2, but they've just never been properly toilet trained, to be honest with you. Like, he treats them like little babies and not dogs. Same with me and Lona, to be honest. But yeah, they wee all over his floor, and I just feel like this would be an absolute lifesaver for him. But I'm just filling up the water tank now. I'm so excited to use this new Soflora. So I just literally put 1 cap of neat Soflora in there. I don't know if you're actually meant to do this. It says on the Dyson website that you can use non-foaming, I think non-foaming was the term that they used, detergent. And I'm like, Soflora isn't foamy, is it? So, and I saw another lady do it, so I'm just taking her advice. But it really does make all the difference. It's just the smell, like it just feels like it's actually like, it smells clean rather than just being clean. I have no doubts that the water alone in here would clean it enough, but I just like that fresh, clean smell. So yeah, I'm going to do the downstairs with this, the hallway and the kitchen first. I just need to wipe the kitchen sides down, and that's the kitchen done, apart from the washing up. But as I say, I'm leaving that to Sam, and then I'm going to move upstairs and do our bathrooms. But let's wash these scrubby floors. Do you know, the most satisfying thing about this thing is watching all the dirty water come out at the bottom. Like, even when you think your floors are clean, it will still like scrub it to the point of there being dirty water in there. Like, I've been using this pretty much every week and the water still looks like that. So it's the most satisfying thing ever. I love it. A quick cleaning break. I've just had the cutest little PR parcel arrive from one of my like OG favourite self-care brands. My mum she still does, religiously used Palmer's cocoa butter, and it was something that I got into in my teens, and ever since I've just been obsessed with Palmer's. I just feel like they're such a gorgeous brand. I love the smell of all of their products. Since I've used them, they've come up with so many new little products as well, and they've just sent me, look how cute this is, a little orange stocking with my name on it, and some of their little self-care bits. I've never seen this before. It says it's new. It's like a little, is it a hair mask? Love. I'll use that before I go down to Cambridge for Christmas, I think. And then I love this. I used this for years. It smells incredible and it is really nourishing. I'm so glad I've got another one of those. They're always handy to have in your handbag, and I love the way this one applies. It's like, it feels like moisturiser for your lips, like less glossy and more like thick, buttery, hydrating moisturiser. Love. And then a body oil. I love things like this. More so on holiday. I feel like that would be so handy to throw in your holiday toiletry bag, because on your décolletage with a bit of highlighter mixed in, I just love things like that. And then a little mini of my memory card cut me off, but as I was saying, one of my favourite moisturisers as well. They sent me a little mini, and then look, some little candy canes and coins. How cute is that? I love this brand. Moved up to upstairs now. I have done pretty much the whole of downstairs, cleaned the floors, hoovered everywhere, tidied up the living room, hoovered the hallway, mopped the hallway, kitchen's done. I just could do with freshening up the downstairs loop. I'm going to do that last. But next up is our ensuite. We've got 2 bathrooms upstairs, which we're very lucky to have, I know, but it's cleaning a bathroom is quite intense, isn't it? I find if I do like a proper clean in the shower, it can take me like up to an hour for each one. So I don't always do both of the bathrooms on the same day, to be totally honest, because it is just a mission. But I thought I would go through my like bathroom cleaning essentials that through the 4 years of doing this I have just come to love, and I couldn't do these cleans without them. So number one for me, these come in joint position, I think. The Domestos Power Foam and Viacal. I honestly, hand on heart, can't decide which one I prefer. I find that Viacal, I think because of the sprayer, I prefer using this in the shower, like on the glass doors, on the, like, what do you call that, the shower head and the dials and stuff like that. I prefer this. I think I also prefer the smell of Viacal, but only this pink version, because you can get the classic. Not too keen on this smell. I'll always reach for this one if they have it in B&M. It just smells so much nicer. So yeah, I tend to use this one for more the shower, and then I'll use the Power Foam more on like the toilet, the taps, the sink, because it's got the upside down sprayer, so you can really get under the toilet and spray in those really hard to reach like cracks and crevices, especially like on the tap as well, like around the rim of the tap. Like we have a really thick line scale, so I like to go in behind the tap. Like I'll show you what I mean. I'll give you a quick demo. Move all of my stuff. These sinks are gross, by the way, but this is kind of what I mean. So this sprays upside down, so you can really get like behind there while spraying. So that's a handy little feature to have with this one. So product wise, like the actual product inside, I'd say they're pretty much similar, but for me the only difference is the bottle and the sprayers. And then another one I'm a bit in two minds about. I do love my Karcher window vac. My dad got us this as a housewarming present when we first moved in here, and it took me a good few months to actually like work out how to properly use this. I use it for like the inside of our windows. I've used it on our car before, like when I just need a quick clean of the windows on the car, and like our French doors in the kitchen and stuff like that. I do love it. The tip with this, if you've got this, if you've recently bought it, you're trying to figure it out or whatever, or you have it and you just can't get to grips with it, the tip that I would say is you need to make sure that whatever you're using it on is absolutely sopping wet. So usually what I'll do is I'll go in with like my initial cleaner, like my Vical or like whatever I want to use. Like say I'm using it on the shower doors, I'll use like a line scale cleaner, and then I'll absolutely drench it in like a fairy liquid water mix, just so like the surface is really, really wet so that you don't get streaks. I find that's the only way that it works for me, because otherwise if you've just done like a light spray and you use this, the streaks are really bad. So you've got to make sure that whatever you're squeegeeing is soaking wet. But other than that, I do like it. It is handy like when you're doing windows and stuff, so that you don't have, because obviously it vacuums up the water, whereas a traditional squeegee, we're getting really involved here, but whereas a traditional squeegee, obviously you're just squeegeeing the water down and then you've got like a puddle of dirty water at the bottom. So the perk of this is that it sucks it up, it hoovers it up and puts it into here, and then you can just get rid of it. But like actually cleaning wise, it's not too dissimilar from like a squeegee. Like if you just want to keep it classic, cheap and cheerful, like a squeegee does the job. I've got 2 in my little cleaning caddy, because sometimes when that's like not charged or I just can't be bothered with the faff of it, I'll just squeegee the shower and then just rinse away the puddles at the bottom. But for ease and convenience, obviously the Karcher makes life a little bit easier. So yeah, I'd say squeegee / the Karcher window vac, Vical / the Domestos power foam, and then I'd say third place actually, or like in my top 3, are these toilet tabs. I've mentioned these so many times on my TikTok and on here I think, but I just think these are such a game changer for cleaning the toilets. Obviously no one enjoys cleaning the toilet, least favourite part of cleaning the whole house, but these are really handy. They're like individually wrapped. They remind me of like a dishwasher tablet, and you just throw it down the toilet, and I usually leave it for like up to an hour, close the lid and just let it fizz away, and it really, really fizzes up, and it smells so nice and fresh and clean. These ones are eucalyptus fresh, but you can get different fragrances, and it's one of those products as well, like the whole upstairs will smell of them, and it just gives you that really like fresh, clean feeling. So yeah, I'd say they're my bathroom cleaning essentials that nobody asked for, but I'm going to get on now and clean this bathroom. Okay, the house has had its pre-Christmas clean. I am now freshly washed, skincare done, fresh PJs on. I've just been sat editing this on my laptop, and the full clean over on my phone that I'm going to put on TikTok tonight as well. So if you want to see the clean in more detail, head over to my TikTok, because I didn't want to like overdo it with the cleaning clips in this vlog. I don't know, I feel like I like to keep it more vloggy over here. So yeah, the full clean is over on my TikTok. I am going to sit now, round up this. I'm also munching the Malteser truffles that are 10 out of 10, by the way. If you see these, pick them up. They're such a good Christmas chocolate. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed doing this little Christmas clean with me, and I'm not really sure of the plans tomorrow. Obviously we'll be spending it together, but I think we're just going to have quite a chilled weekend. I always say that like we go and have a mental weekend usually, but yeah, it's going to be nice and chilled, festive hopefully. So yeah, thank you as always for watching, for being here, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.